Actually, not yet. It feels like a reunion because we met at our first speech a year ago.
Which one?
Edgar.
Edgar Taps. Okay, the logo.
Thanks. Head of Tigers.
We're going to try this side. Guys, give him some energy.
I'm sleepy. Okay, so my name is Dana and I'm the chief storyteller at Edgar. It really does feel like a reunion. So I think you do know me and I will wish to welcome you guys. So what we do at Edgar is we help brands build up their brands and engage their customers with powerful stories. So our team is actually a story on its own. We all have deep advertising experience, even the two computer science PhDs, me included. So why did we all leave this fancy agency life? We work at DDB, CNN, Zemanta and other companies. So we quit because we were kind of suffering and suffocating, and so we decided to actually hack the business. As you said, it didn't work that well in the beginning, but it's working really well now. It's working because we focus on the small brands, businesses like this one, Challenge Future. They inspire and amaze millions of people. But probably none of you here knew the brand. So we thought like this is exactly why we need to create Edgar. And what we do with Edgar, we have guys, this is how it works for them. The Challenge Future guys come to us, they post a brief, brand strategist gets the strategy done, and then we automatically assemble the best team for the job. So 80% is automated, while 20% remains in the hands of the creative director to keep the quality and ensure timely delivery. So what does it mean for them? They basically chill and relax and get involved only when needed. So what they get with us, they get a powerful brand story, they get the identity if needed, and we help them with campaigns. So yeah, we are like Don Drapers of the world, but we are actually the same quality, but more transparent, faster, and of course more approachable and cheaper. So we have competitors like Visually, I know you know them there, but what they do is they focus on single pieces of content, while we actually focus on the whole story. The whole story means that we do the upkeep, we do the strategy and the creative direction. So we take a 30% commission from the creatives, and that's how we are being profitable since June 2014. We have clients, mostly SMBs, but also working big ones like Rapid and Volt. So to help us scale and grow by up to 2,000%, we need to finish the back office. And that's why we are raising 550,000 euros, and we are halfway there. So we encourage you guys to invest and partners in the region to join us, because we want to spread in the region as well. So that's our story.
Sorry, so operational for 3 months?
Yeah.
And 60, I'm sorry, that looks like the off a little bit. 60% monthly growth.
Penny trying growth.
And do you think that's going to continue scaling?
How are you getting customers? To be honest, at the end of the year, we will reach a threshold. So, because we don't want to be the agency model anymore, because I quit DDB, I was creative director for a reason. So, I love advertising, try to go over the packet. That's why we started with the tools. But that's why we're building the back office. It's like a CRM for agencies. It works for us, and we are willing to rent it afterwards. So, it's secondary.
Sure, I understand the language you use.
Totally lost me.
Yeah. So we can scale with the back office we're using. We're 20% there, so we can scale faster. So the freelancers jump in, plug in the system, and we automatically match them.
So who is actually generating the creative content?
The creatives. It's 40.
So do you have a network of the creatives that you're linking to the Red Bulls of the world?
Yeah.
Where are you getting them? Where do they live? How much?
They live from Tokyo to the West Coast. So we have 40 freelancers, photographers, illustrators. We focus on visual, like infographics, comic, branded comics.
So where does the executive producer reside? Like the
Executive producers, we go Uber city by city. So we have Sofia, Vienna, London, Berlin, Singapore.
Okay, so then I'm a startup, right? And I'm setting up a company. Do I go to you to set up my creative?
We can do a brand like a Sky, but we prefer you actually meet someone. So
Startups are generally shitty clients. We should turn them down.
But I'm just asking, like, who's your target is what, Red Bull? Not a startup?
yeah, what we do with Red Bull is they actually went to India, so they do an NGO in India. So
I totally don't understand your business model. Help me out here, okay? Am I a startup? Is your customer a startup or is it McDonald's?
it's the customer is more startup than McDonald's.
Okay, so I'm a startup. I go to your website, right? And I say I want to get a whole brand creative. What do you charge me for that?
We charge you. We have the prices. So
What's
it's
the prices?
Core story is 3,000 euros an hour, and then brand 155. So
Holy shit, then I'm a startup. Where does that 3,000
So we're investors in visually, we're investors in contemporally as well. I heard the pitch for this, but I totally get that there's a big business out there for freelancers, outsourcing that design and doing that. What's differentiated about what you guys do versus other players, and where do you see a specialty that you're going to see?
it's like Alfred speaking in the straw. We are actually the concierge, so we take your freelancers even, and we manage them. So what you get with visually is really amazing because they're the only ones who actually do campaigns, and they actually care. Like content, they give you one piece of content. Newsprint charges you 10K per month for self-service stories. So it's a platform. So it's a huge business that we want to be more efficient.
So outsourced project management for creatives is a specialty.
And the branding part, because visually there's always one.
I'm just used to using, like, for example, DesignCraft, right? You go on DesignCraft, you get designers, you pick which one you like. It's very inexpensive. So I'm still lost in the pricing model.
The pricing, we want to keep the price so we can have designers in London, Berlin, not just designers and so forth. So we position ourselves just below your average design cost.
Sorry, in relation to the 3,000, 5,000, 5,000, how much would you take from that? How much would it go to the creative?
It goes, we take 10 to 30%, like Uber does. When they're rated well, they get 10, we take 10% out of us.